A very good morning, my dear students. I hope that you all are safe and in a good condition at your home. Now your holidays are over. You enjoyed 3 to 4 holidays, and first session of our class, that is, we have completed. Now it's time for a new work, for new classes and for new chapters. So today we are going to start a new chapter of computer, and I hope you all are ready with joy and with a great courage. The chapter that we are going to do, that is word processor, and this is the icon for word. In this chapter we will learn about word. As you know, for writing something you need your notebook. In that notebook you can write anything, you can erase that, and again you can write. So word processor, that also works like a notebook, but there is a difference between a notebook and a word processor. First of all, we will know about what is Word. Microsoft Word, it is an application software, means it is a software that is installed, that has to be installed in our computer or in our laptops, or nowadays we have Word software in our mobile phones also. So it was introduced by the largest company, that is Microsoft Corporation. And with the help of Microsoft, what we can do? We can produce any letter, we can type any letter, reports, notices, newsletters, books, bills, etc. And even we can modify that. If we have typed that and if we want to change something in that, so that is easy for us. We can easily change that. Means we can do editing. Even we can insert pictures. We can copy the text and we can move the same text to another place. And even if we want to take a printout for the same, then we can see that how our copy or how our hard copy will look like. So these are the functions of a word processor. Now, how we can start Microsoft Word 2010? Microsoft Word, if you want to start that, first of all we will click on the start option, then a dialog box will appear, that is all programs, after that Microsoft Office, and then Microsoft Word 2010. Now the Word application, that opens a blank document. The blank document, in that we can write anything. When you will open Microsoft Word, this type of window you will see. Here you can see the white part, that is your text part, means here you can write whatever you want to write, and so many options are there. We will know about these options one by one. So these options are here. The first file that you will open, that will be named as document 1. If you want to change that, the name of that file, that also you can change. But whenever you will open a new file or whenever you will open Microsoft Word, the name that will be document DOC. It is the short form of document DOC1. So the first bar, that is known as title bar. Title bar, why do we call it title bar? Because the name of the file, the title of the file we can see there, this blue line. Next we have menu bar. Menu bar means there are so many menus. Like if you go to any hotel or any restaurant, then you ask for menu, means the items that are available in that you can see there. Thus the same thing is menu bar. Here you can see so many menus like file, edit, view, insert, format, tools, and so many. After that there is standard toolbar, and the fourth one, that is known as formatting toolbar. Formatting toolbar means with the help of this toolbar we can format our text. And about cursor, you know very well, a blinking line, this is known as cursor. And there is a ruler also, the same, that the ruler that you have, the scale, same type of ruler is there in our Microsoft Word menu. And the last, the down line, that is known as status bar. Status bar means this shows the status of our file, means at what page we are opening, which page we are doing work, which section is this, like this. And right side you can see scroll bar. Scroll bar means if we want to tilt the page up and down, so with the help of this scroll bar we can do that easily. Again, first is title bar, menu bar, standard toolbar, formatting toolbar, cursor, that is a blinking line, ruler, it also works like your scale, status bar, and the scroll bar. The center part, the white part, that is known as working area. That is known as working area, means here we will do our work. Next we have entering the text, means how we can enter the text. If we want to enter the text in the text area, you will just click there and start writing with the help of keyboard. You can write anything. If you want to write any letter, you want to write question answers, or whatever you want, you can write there. Next is how we will select and how we can edit our text. After typing the text in a document, sometimes you want some changes in that. The changes that we do, that we make, that is known as editing. And before performing any action like copying, moving, finding and replacing or deleting the text, we have to select the text. The selected text always will be displayed in a highlighted color. On the screen you can see easily that the upper text, that is not selected, but the blue color part, that means this part is selected. To select, there are so many options. Sometimes we want to select only one letter, one word, or we want to select any sentence, then a paragraph, okay, or a large block of text, or the complete document, whatever we have written or whatever we have typed, that also we want to select. So let's see how we will do that. No worried, I know it is a very complicated for you because it is first time, but we will do. I will take one live class for that, so that you can know easily. There will perform live with computer with these commands. So if we want to select a word only, then we have to double click on the word, and if you want to select a sentence, at that time we have to hold down the control key and click anywhere on the sentence. And if you want to select a paragraph, then triple click anywhere in the paragraph, or you can also double click in the left margin of the paragraph, left side. And if you want to select a large block of text, means more than paragraph, then click at the beginning of the text and press the shift key, and without releasing, then click at the end of the text. An entire document, if you want to select the entire document, whatever we have written or whatever we have typed there, we just have to click anywhere in the selection area, or we can hold down the control key or triple click in the selection area. How we can insert the text? Microsoft Word that allows the users to add new text to already existing document. For example, I have typed one paragraph, but in between that are my one letter, or sorry, one sentence is left. So how we will enter that? For entering that, wherever we want to enter the text, we have to click the last word of that line. There you will see the cursor, and after that you can type whatever is missed. Next is how we can move the text. Move means from one place to another place. We have discussed about menu tab. In the menu tab there were so many options like file, view. Okay, so if we want to move the text, in the file tab you will see, when you will click on the file tab, you can see many options there like cut button or copy button, paste button. So we can move the text easily there. Means, first of all we have to select the text that we want to move from one place to another place, or in the file tab you can click on the cut button, and then you have to choose the location or the place wherever you want to paste that. After choosing the location, then go there and click on the paste button. The selected part that will be pasted there, or the shortcut key for that is Ctrl V. Means if we don't want to click on the paste button, we just go to the desired location and then we will press Ctrl V. When you will press these two keys together, your selected part will be pasted there. So in today's class we learnt about Word, what we can do in the Word, different parts of the area like file menu, tab or ruler. You will learn this. Read the chapter carefully, and in the next class we will do half of the chapter and practical also. Okay, bye bye. Thank you and have a nice day.